Hello everyone and happy end of the semester. For my final presentation, I will be discussing the globalization of food in comparison to changes in public health. Let's get started. Food has been around since the beginning of time. What do we need to survive? Food. Where do we get our energy from? Food. How do we keep up with our health? We need good food. Well, I am so glad you asked. Since the beginning of time, we've centered our whole lives around when's the next time we'll get to eat. Where do we get our food from? How will we get our food? Now, the question is, where can we get our food from the fastest, cheapest, while also still making profit? The best example of this would be our multinational corporations. I'm sure you could name a few. We have Nestle, PepsiCo, Tyson Foods, and not to mention all of our fast food chains that are worldwide now. Subway, McDonald's, Taco Bell, Wendy's, KFC, and even Papa John's. The need to match our fast-paced lives has called for fast food to spread across borders also. For example, when you search international mukbang foods, which is an internet trend where you can watch people eat, most of the searches involve McDonald's fast food. Now, I'm sure you're all just as confused as I am as to why McDonald's counts as something that's international. Now, this is where globalization comes into play, because the spread of McDonald's across borders has kind of diminished the international food aspect. When you go out of town, when you go out of the country, most people still kind of crave what you call American food. And this is because the push for faster and quicker production of convenient foods has led to the poor effect of the overall quality and sometimes even the health of the food that you put in your body now. So many food production companies and MNCs have injected their foods with stuff that are fake, processed, and addictive. According to the World Health Organization, worldwide obesity has nearly tripled since 1975. Over 340 million children under the age of 5 were overweight or obese in 2019. And most of the world's population lives in countries where overweight and obesity kills more people than underweight. And on to the main question: how does the globalization of food relate to public health? So here's my takeaway. The globalization of food has led to the mixing of cultures, the growth of jobs by means of production, and overall just creating a homogeneity in the world. What I mean by this is that the bad eating habits of countries like our own has now spread all over the world. The ease of fast food has now taken over the world's health. Why buy fresh local foods from a farmer's market when you could just go to a drive-thru? This has put a stress on global production and competition between both local and corporate agricultural companies and farmers. Who can sell the fastest, best looking, and most apples to Walmart? This competition also leads to inflation and coercion between competing international companies, but that's an explanation for another video. Thank you so much for watching my video today, and I hope you guys all have a wonderful summer and a great fall semester.